Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul Young. I'm just going to walk you through a quick video around multi-level marketing schemes. The reason why I want to do this is an area that I've always had grave concerns about people being suckered into things in terms of the market returns, and just different overview of how people, when we're in trying times like we are for the next several years with economic growth, that people will be suckered into believing they become a millionaire overnight. So I've made this quick slide presentation to kind of dispel a lot of things about multi-level marketing things, and mostly to really tie to you guys to really do your research out there. There's a lot of videos out there, but they're not really clear to why these things seldom ever work. So what is a multi-level marketing scheme? What it basically means, at the top is a person or a business that conducts itself. What it needs in order to sell its product, it needs individuals down below. And what that means is they're going to solicitate people to sell their product. So in other words, they're going to come to you to see if you can run a home office out of your house on the side to make money. That's the goal. The whole idea is to trap other people in as part of that strategy. Now you could rule it's a pyramid scheme, but multi-level marketing plans or schemes that we call it don't typically fall into a pyramid thing. And the reason I say that, pyramid schemes typically mean you have to pay a fee to get in. What these guys do is they show you different things in terms of the value proposition of what this company is trying to sell, and it's up to you to drive it. So it's up to you to be that retail store side to actually sell it, and that's what they're basically talking about. So what is the lure? Typically the sales pitch will come in. They'll actually show you the fancy house, the mansion. They'll show the fancy clothes. They might wear an Armani suit or the best top of the jeans. They might even show you some flash money, like thousands, $5,000s of dollars to entice you in. Probably also a car. They might be driving the top end of BMW. It's the whole image. This all started in the 90s too, around when we saw the Tommy Woo stuff and different things in terms of people to promote people, to entice people, that the luxury of life is around the corner if you follow through with some of these, looking at these schemes. So it's very important to you to identify some of the signs. So this is the area where the first sign should tell you when you start seeing this fakeness show up. They might also show you websites where these people are partying and it's a party life. That's all to sell you, the company itself, that this could be your lifestyle. So you have to kind of take a step back. You may be living in a one-bedroom apartment, you may be living in a condo, you may be struggling just to get by, and you want that lifestyle. It's very important to understand that lifestyle doesn't come that easy. Why is it difficult to turn a profit on a multi-level marketing scheme? I'll tell you what. First thing, the supply chain itself is very, very complicated. Okay, you're talking about a consumer-based marketplace. With that is they have so many different options to purchase. They either can go through an e-commerce site like an Amazon site, or even within the retailers themselves like a Best Buy or a Tiger Direct. You could have a brick and mortar store, but you have online. So you've got store recognition. So if you're trying to move a product that's already competing within a store market, a resale side, then you're going to have difficulties to basically get into a market. That's the key point. You are a retail store now. Now you have to have expansion, which means now you have to have that visibility. So how are you going to do that? Well, you're either going to have to go to use a Kijiji site, or you're going to have to use an Amazon site to promote your product. Now your product has to be something Amazon will accept on its site. So that's the other thing too. So you need to be thinking of that way. But if you go up and think, I'm going to start doing this from home, then you're going to have to look at the whole supply chain to understand how you can fit to sell within that chain. And that's going to cost you money. That's entrant capital. That could cost you $10,000 to $25,000 to build up the means to develop that. That's the key thing that's not been told as part of this. The second point, competition. Any sort of product, whether it's an Amway product, a multimedia device, consumer, is very competitive. You need to understand what the competition is doing in terms of things, because the competition is going to dictate how you're going to be able to do things. So for example, if you go to a company that's offering one product, then you need to understand about product updates and warranties. So if you're only selling one product, how are you going to be able to upsell other opportunities? So you're going to go in that marketplace and sell that one product. That means that entrance point to that product is one time. So you need to ask yourself, if I'm going to do this, then I need to have some diversification in what I'm trying to do. So maybe you pick up that product, but you make sure that you have a supplemental stuff that goes into that. Warranty. Who's going to support the warranty? Are you going to be obligated to any warranty claims? That's another thing that you have to do. Or any sort of product quality issues. Are they going to come back to you? And what kind of support will you have? Pricing. You're going to be set to pay a certain price from the top level guy, the guy that's running this marketing plan. So therefore your price is set. Now you have to now price yourself competitive to what's going on in the marketplace for that product. So maybe he sells it to you for $200. Now you're $200 in the hole. Now you have to price yourself to make money off that. And that's very difficult when you're starting to do consumer pricing because you're capped in at a certain price. Marketing. Before you even go into anything on a multi-level marketing, you should ask yourself, does this company have any sort of brand recognition? Because without being able to sell a brand, you can't sell anything. That means you're going to have to market that brand itself in your area. So that's very critical to understand that. So why I'm saying this to you is when something is too good to be true and they throw at you that it's easy money, you need to look at all angles of distribution and how you actually can turn a profit. Compensation. Okay? Typically with these things is 99.9% of the people never make any money because they're locked into that price, as I said earlier. They can't get up to that price point that they're going to make money at, and they lose money. Okay? Second point, they make over exaggerations. They keep best product on the market. Product will sell itself. None of this works. For example, if it's the best product on its market, there's, like anything else, it may be good that day. Tomorrow, it's obsolete. Especially if it's a small company that's trying to do an entrance point into the marketplace, because it doesn't work. Product will sell itself. Products don't sell themselves without properly having brand recognition. So if this company was a Coca-Cola company, Pepsi, or that, yes, possibly you could argue that product will sell itself because people know it. But if it doesn't have brand recognition, it's not going to sell itself. They might use high pressure tactics. They may use sex appeals. They might bring in beautiful models. They may bring in other things to show you that lifestyle, to entice you to sell. You have to take a look back and see these high pressure tactics, what are they really about? Well, buddy at the top that's trying to sell is moving volume, so he's going to use any tactics to get that volume moved. Overall, the key things like anything in life, if something is too good to be true, then do not believe it. We're in a situation now where we're not going to see 10-12% returns on markets. So if this company's coming in and telling you they're going to be 10 to 12%, then you should be looking at what the market returns are in general in the particular area or a particular market segment where this product's coming in. Research the company and its product. Don't accept when they say certain things. Do a research on it. Go out to the Better Business Bureau. Go out and do some research with your buddies about the owner and the company itself to see whether or not this guy's been around doing these type of schemes before to ensure that you pick the right people. Okay? That's what you need to do. Third thing, do not ever assume there's a thing as easy money. I've worked 25 years of my life in business. I've never seen easy money. I've always had to work for it. If anything's good in life, you're going to have to work for it. So realistically, it's up to you as an individual to go out there and basically look at things and kind of tell yourself whether or not this makes sense for you. I did this quick video because I've seen a lot of comments over the last few years about multi-level marketing, and I was concerned. I was concerned that people were being trapped into a lifestyle that's fake. I was also concerned the damage these multi-level marketing schemes can do to your family, friends, relationships. So it's very important as you move forward with your lives to basically identify this stuff and don't fall for the pitfalls. There's a lot of videos out there, but they're not going to be succinct like my video is. My video will tell you quite quickly what's wrong with multi-level marketing, why you need to avoid it. And that's why I kind of went at this, okay? Yes, you could possibly make money at it, but that's very rare, and unless you're willing to make that investment into it, you'll never make money at it. Thank you.